Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Lizzie B, and I'm here today at New Heights Wrestling to interview the two women's tournament finalists. At this time, I would like to welcome T-Gainz and Emily Locke. Now, ladies, this is a monumental event in New Heights Wrestling history. How are you all feeling approaching the New Heights 16-year anniversary?
Well, Lizzie B, let me just say that I have been quad stomping through this women's division.
Yeah, for not that long, sweetheart. Not that long.
You know what? I'll give you that. I did step in here during Fright Nights. My reign hasn't been that long. Emily, how long have you been here?
I've been here for over a year.
Yes, I
have.
And
I've been with the tag
established?
I've been with the tag
My
team
first
champions.
night here,
you know what?
I showed why I
made
need to be
history
the champion here.
when I was in the first ever women's tag team match in years in this part of Florida. Have you ever made that history, T-Gainz? No, you have not.
Because I work solo. I don't need a background of people to
I
look
never
good.
said I needed that, but at
to
least
win matches.
At least I was able
do that
to
on
make
my
history.
own.
I will be the first ever New Heights Wrestling women's champion. And believe that, T-Gainz.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. This is a monumental match, and you do not want to miss it.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome to this historic episode of New Heights Wrestling. My name is Jeannie Gem. On today's episode, we are going to see the crowning of the first ever New Heights Wrestling Women's Champion. Both T-Gainz and Emily Locke have earned this opportunity by gaining victories in our women's title tournament. Now, only one of them can walk out for the first time as the New Heights Wrestling Women's Champion. Our cameras are standing by with T-Gainz right now to get her thoughts on this historic contest. Let's go talk to her now.
"16 years, New Heights Wrestling has been without a woman's champion. And if you ask me, the reason for that is there's never been a woman to walk through the doors and fill those shoes. Raven Knight couldn't fill them. Ashley Mayberry couldn't fill them. Emily Locke can't fill them. Emily, you want to talk about the fact that I've been here for 6 months? You've been here a year and a half, and you think that gives you an edge? I have done more in 6 months than you have in that whole year and a half. I am the owner of the finest quads in women's wrestling. Tonight, I make history. I am walking out this building with that championship.
Hey fans, it's the man they call Dave with producer Joe, and you probably know us as the commentary team for New Heights Pro Wrestling, but when we're not doing that, we got a podcast.
That is the Working Fans Podcast, where we talk pro wrestling, comedy, MMA, and so much more.
And tell them about that signature segment.
Oh, you talk about the 531?
You know I am.
That is a homegrown creation that has been our namesake. And if you want to know our namesake, we got Chevy, AJ Strange Brew, as well as the two of us.
And why don't you go to our channel, like, subscribe, show us some love.
Rate, review, all of it. New Heights Wrestling presents the Bulldog Bash on February 3rd, 2024 from the Freeport High Gymnasium in Freeport, Florida. Get there early because doors open at 6 and bell time is at 7. Front row is $15, general admission is $8. Kids 6 to 11, $6. Kids 5 and under are free.
This event is being held for a great cause because all proceeds go to the Freeport High School Football Team. 2024 is going to be a big year for New Heights Wrestling, and let's start it off right at the Bulldog Bash.
Hey there, everyone. My name is Jeannie Gem, and I am here to remind you that you need to follow New Heights Wrestling on all forms of social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You want to stay informed on all the exciting things that are happening in New Heights Wrestling, including our first ever women's title matches. Please make sure you follow us on social media, and remember to stay sparkly.
Check out the fast-paced action wrestling card game, Go Fight Pow! Create your own intergalactic fight club and play out the results of your own wrestling company, featuring over 100 unique characters and some of wrestling's hottest stars of past and present. The possibilities are endless. Visit gofightpow.fws.store and become a promoter today.
That was a word from our great sponsors.
Now back to Jeannie Jeff.
Welcome back. And as you heard, T-Gainz is fired up and ready for combat here today. But she's not the only one who is fired up, as Emily Locke has been blazing a trail here in the New Heights wrestling scene ever since her debut. The excitement is starting to build as we are only moments away from crowning our first ever women's champion. Our camera crew is standing by now to get a word from Emily Locke before this historic championship match. Let's go to them now, then we will go to Joe and Dave at ringside.
New Heights Wrestling. Tonight, T-Gainz and I get to make history. This company has been around for 16 years and they have never had a women's champion. Well, tonight that's going to change. Win, lose, or draw, there's still going to be a women's champion, and I promise you that's going to be me, Emily Locke. I have been building this women's division since I stepped foot in a New Heights ring a year and a half ago. And tonight, I will do anything in my power to beat T-Gainz. T-Gainz, who stepped in a New Heights ring less than 6 months ago and quad stomped her way in here, but she's gonna quad stomp out without the women's championship.
History will be made tonight at the 16th anniversary as we crown the first ever women's champion.
It's indeed our honor. I'm the man they call Dave. That's producer Joe, the Working Fans Podcast. You're excited to commentate this action.
Referee in the house tonight. He's one of the most famous wrestlers from this area. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for wrestling legend Scott Armstrong.
Whoa, this is a treat here.
Oh, hell yeah. Scott Armstrong back at a New Heights ring. One of the all-time greats, one of the all-time great wrestling families. And what an honor to have him call this match, referee this match, for the first ever women's New Heights Wrestling Women's Championship. I get tongue-tied. Scott Armstrong.
Yes, it is always an honor to have a member of the Armstrong family here, especially for big moments like this.
Absolutely.
You know, this is a moment that the Daddy Hunter Ashley, Raven Knight,
Contest is for the first ever New Heights Championship Women's Championship match. Introducing first from Brooklyn, Florida, Quadzilla T-Gainz.
T-Gainz has been unstoppable since making her debut at Fright Nights. And like I was going to say before, the Daddy Hunter Ashley, Raven Knight, both competed to try and get to this spot, but could not make it. T-Gainz made it, Emily Locke made it. And one of those two women will become our first women's champion. Fun little fact, Dave. Do you remember who T-Gainz fought in her debut match at Fright Nights?
You tell me.
It was Emily Locke.
It was Emily Locke. No kidding.
T-Gainz won that match, and there's been an argument who has been the better face of women's wrestling.
Emily Locke.
Emily Locke talks about how she's been here longer, had the first women's tag match in a while, got in the match with Lindsay Snow, but T-Gainz debuted at Fright Nights, has fought men, women,
Yes.
been unstoppable, and got herself in a position to make it to this point.
I think if you look at this unbiased, I think T-Gainz has been the more dominant competitor. All right, the power, and I think success has definitely come a little easier for T-Gainz. But on the flip side of that, Emily Locke has had to work hard for everything. And I think we notice every time she gets in that ring, win or lose, she keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, when people think of Emily Locke, they tend to think more of her association with Exodus.
Right.
Look at that shiny new
But she has had
Look at
many
that.
matches.
Ring announcer says this is the first time ever New Heights Women's Wrestling Championship. It's a great looking belt. And Joe, it's an honor to call this match because it's the first time. We got history. We got Scott Armstrong here. Let's go.
Yeah, if you watch New Heights Wrestling, you know how excited we are about this women's division. And we have been waiting for this night. 16th anniversary. We are making history.
Look at feel the tension right now.
Two ladies circling. Emily Locke gets the go behind.
She does.
Reversal by T-Gainz.
Small package. Oh, both shoulders look like they were down for a second.
Emily going right at T-Gainz, though.
Oh, snap mare. Into the crucifix.
I think Emily's feeling, she's feeling some sort of way about people forgetting about her as an in-ring competitor.
Well, yeah, she's had such success as a manager of Exodus too. And right now, we got to stand up. And again, goes back to what I was originally saying. T-Gainz might be the more dominant of two so far, but Emily keeps improving every single showing. I don't think there's anybody on the roster who improves and puts their work in as much as Emily Locke.
No, you can see the quads on T-Gainz, known as Quadzilla. She has proven why she is such an effective wrestler in that ring.
Look at this, looking for maybe a fisherman suplex here.
No, reversal by T-Gainz.
Not having it. Whoa! That could have been a knockout blow. Emily Locke avoids that.
That's one thing. Emily's very good in the ring with ring awareness. She is quick.
So T-Gainz pointing out. Could have had you so close. Emily Locke looking for a handshake here.
Even though she is in the ring with T-Gainz, she still wants to be her new best friend.
Oh.
T-Gainz not letting go of that handshake, letting Emily know she's serious.
Oh, yeah, no.
And then that big knee to the midsection.
Oh, big knee lift to the face now. Look at Emily Locke. She's shook. T-Gainz picking her up. Got her on the shoulders. Oh,
Emily slides out.
Oh! Wow, big short arm clothesline. She's holding on to the arm. And again, a third one.
Really taking it to T-Gainz here. That's what you're going to need to do to neutralize that power. Uranagi there.
Wow, T-Gainz actually rolling out. I think that little bit of offense right there really shook T-Gainz. I don't think she was prepared for that.
No, T-Gainz walked into this confident in herself, but expected to be able to win this championship, no problem.
Giant elbow by T-Gainz to get Emily off her back. Boom. Speaking of back, takes Emily's back, rams it into that ring apron. You see Gainz pointing at the quads.
You know, and we heard all this before the match. T-Gainz believes in the record that she has had in New Heights Wrestling, has proved it time and time again, but Emily Locke has been here longer, has done bigger things, arguably.
Ooh. I'm sorry. Head down to the back of the knee there. Now looking for a fisherman suplex. Oh, wow, beautiful.
Big arch
nice
there.
Bridge. Emily Locke barely gets out. That was so close to having a new women's champ right there.
That's the one thing with Scott Armstrong in the ring. It's a little hard to argue with the ref that he might not be counting fast enough. If anybody knows what they're doing in a ring, it is Scott Armstrong.
We could not have a better official for our first time ever about to crown a women's champion in New Heights Wrestling. This is the guy we want out there, Scott Armstrong.
Yes, when Eliza Hayes left New Heights Wrestling, that left a spot for somebody to take over the women's division. And arguably, T-Gainz and Emily Locke are two of the females that have fought the hardest to get that distinction.
And I will say,
T-Gainz going for that pin. Emily kicks out at one.
T-Gainz kicking some dirt on Emily here. I gotta wonder, could that be a little overconfidence?
Whipping Emily into the ropes. It is very possible in that overconfidence.
Wow.
But when you've seen what T-Gainz can do in the ring, is it overconfidence or is it just confidence?
Well, we'll see.
Emily kicking out at two there.
And here's the thing. It's because she's had such success, right? That's where the overconfidence can happen. Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas, right? Tyson never lost until Buster Douglas came into his life. Emily Locke, we said at the beginning that she's constantly improving, constantly working. You cannot discount her.
And I mean, T-Gainz has that extra confidence because she has fought men and won.
No doubt. I think you have to favor T-Gainz because of that. But it'd be foolish to count on Emily with all the hard work. Whoa!
Dropping T-Gainz on her face there. Going for the pin.
Whoa. T-Gainz is up. Wow.
Both these women have great cardio. Deep gassing knee to the face of T-Gainz.
Great offense with Emily Locke. Boom.
Big senton.
Yeah, you can tell she's been working out with Exodus too. They're constantly pushing each other. Looks like Scar right there, but T-Gainz is not ready to pass this torch here yet.
You gotta wonder if seeing Exodus with those tag titles earlier in the year lit a fire under Emily Locke. Then she hears that we're gonna be creating a women's champion. She feels she has got to be the first one.
Oh, that's press. Right
and then
hands.
the rights to the top of the head of Emily.
Oh, wow.
There is no love lost between these two in the ring. Ooh, big chop.
And look at Emily holding on to her chest there. She's in pain. She's almost in shock at this point.
Now, if you look at this match, it's not going to be hard to say that whoever walks out of the ring with this title tonight, you cannot say they didn't earn it. These ladies are going to war in there. Big kicks to the midsection of Emily. Falling down the turnbuckles. T-Gainz backing up. You got to wonder, is she lining up for something here? All right, are we thinking a hip attack here?
Maybe.
Oh, dropping the knees. Innovative offense from T-Gainz here.
Now maybe that hip attack. Oh, big knee. Just paintbrushes Emily.
Pulling Emily into the middle. Going for the pin, kicking out at two.
Emily's showing that fire, showing that heart.
Showing that desire to make history.
Absolutely. This is why she's here.
Think about it. When you go back in 10, 15 years, seeing who was the first women's champion, you're going to see it happen at the 16th anniversary. I have a feeling we're going to be talking about Emily Locke. We're going to be talking about T-Gainz for years. About to lose my voice. I'm so excited over this match.
Right now, T-Gainz too has both arms hooked. You know, she's wrenching back. Emily Locke's feeling this in her arms, her neck. She's in a lot of trouble, but look at Emily's trying to get to her feet.
She's trying to move any way she can out of it. Boot to the midsection.
Oh, caught her.
Oh! T-Gainz rolling out of the ring with that one. Emily taking a minute to get her breath about her. This crowd is excited. They cannot wait to see who is going to become the first women's champion here tonight. And it's been a little bit of an even fight. T-Gainz gets a little bit of an advantage. Then Emily gets a little bit of an advantage. It's like they feel the panic of the match potentially slipping away from them. And then they dig down deeper for so much more.
T-Gainz going to the top here. You know, could this be a little desperation here? You know,
this is not something we see regularly from T-Gainz.
No. She's so strong. You see her put into the waist here. She wants to do whatever it takes to be champion.
You got to do big things to make history. Coming off the top, hits the knees.
That's why it's high risk. Could that be the turning point of this match?
Ooh, she does not look good over there. Those ribs. She got hit hard when those knees hit. Emily taking her time to get over there. Oh, Emily's up to her knees now.
Yeah. And you see the exhaustion on Emily's face, too. She's been through so much. But like you said, Joe, I got to wonder about the ribs. T-Gainz looks in a lot of pain here.
T-Gainz got to her feet slightly faster, but very slow. Now, Emily on top of her. Big double axe handles.
Those double axe handles. In the corner.
Running elbow in the corner there.
Well, look at this. Emily Locke building momentum.
Line it up. Big hip attack.
Oh, look at this.
Talking cannonball here, it looks like. Oh, right at T-Gainz.
Right in the head, right in the face, and maybe a little bit of those ribs, too.
Going for the pin.
Oh.
Two.
T-Gainz won't be denied.
Emily frustrated because she feels so close to that win, yet so far away.
Look at this. Emily's looking, she's thinking, what do I gotta do to put away this monster, T-Gainz?
Yes, because you got to remember, T-Gainz got the win in that debut. How sweet would it be for Emily to not only avenge that loss to T-Gainz, but then win the championship on top of it? Big spear!
Yeah, in the already hurt ribs.
Going for the pin. 2. Oh, 2.5.
Tell you what, you gotta admire the passion of T-Gainz too. The ability with hurt ribs to be able to keep kicking out.
You got to look at those fans hanging on that rail, watching with eager anticipation, seeing who our first champion is going to be. Emily getting to her one knee. T-Gainz using the ropes to pull herself up. These ladies are leaving it all in the ring tonight.
I think that high risk might have been a turning point.
Missing the cannonball. T-Gainz out of the way just in time.
But now, maybe one too many times to the well. You know, she already hit that cannonball. T-Gainz was able to see it coming.
T-Gainz missed it the first time. She's got to hit her the second time coming off the ropes.
She's going back to those ropes. The position's a little different now. Headbutt. Emily Locke's in that corner with her now.
Emily Locke is out on her feet, holding onto the ropes to try and stand up.
What is T-Gainz thinking here? Maybe a little old school. Whoa! With the big knees!
Going for the pin. 2.
Oh, the foot was in the rope. Was that ring awareness, or was she just fortunate enough to get her foot to the rope? I'm not sure. Regardless, this is the situation we're in now. Both women have laid it all on the line, and both are down, both are hurting. T-Gainz with a beautiful move there, but not able to finish it, and now she's looking like those ribs and everything are starting to really come back on her and haunt her now. Like maybe there was an adrenaline rush, and now I'm wondering if there's an adrenaline dump.
Both women are extremely beat up. They have taken it to each other in this match. Scott Armstrong making sure they're both all right. Struggling to get to their feet. We're seeing a little movement now. Both standing up. Oh! Emily gets the roll up. 3.
Wow!
Emily Locke.
Wow! Look at T-Gainz holding that ribs. I think it was the ribs.
Your winner and the new and first ever NHW Women's Champion, Emily Locke.
What a moment! Here comes Exodus. Here
Kelly
comes
Clark.
Kelly.
The whole locker room is coming out for this one.
Wow! Suicidal Soldier, Mike Basin.
Cutter. Samuel Pendragon. Podio Waylon Barley. Everybody is coming out. This is a huge moment.
Wow. Both ladies worked so hard here, but it's Emily Locke's night. We talked about the constant improvement and the constant hard work. T-Gainz has beaten women, she's beaten men. In the end, it was that constant improvement, that hard work that paid off for Emily Locke.
You can remember when Emily Locke first came in, she said she was going to be our new best friend, but we didn't know she was going to be our first women's champion. Listen to the Walton County Fairgrounds. Listen to this roster, this sign of respect.
Look at that.
And the ultimate sign of respect.
Two girls that busted their butt and laid it all on the line.
I have a feeling T-Gainz is going to be going after that title sooner than later. She's still got to be in contention, but tonight we are basking in the glow of our new champion. Keep up with the Women's Championship using that hashtag NHWPro. Follow New Heights Wrestling, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. But most importantly, thank you for joining us.
Good night, everybody.